Everybody, hello, and welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight, and this is where I do the gaming. Before we get started, I just want to quickly say I'm sorry that I'm so late. Today has been schedule's been scattered all day. It was like literally I looked at the clock and it said 6 o'clock. At which point I said, okay, good. I have an hour. I have about 45 minutes until I need to start getting ready for stream. And then I blinked. And then it was suddenly fucking 7. So, sorry, y'all. I'm really sorry. I have failed this city. But anyway, we'll be getting back into Horizon Zero Dawn, as you can see down here in this corner, in just one moment. But before that, a couple of housekeeping items. Number one, before we get properly into anything, I'm going to until we get to today and tomorrow. This is gonna we're just gonna do these 2 days, because we've done all the others at least once. I need to take a second and confirm that audio is being parsed correctly through Twitch and OBS for all of the games. So I've done that for Assassin's Creed, I've done that for Dishonored. Now I need to do it for this one, and then I need to do it for my games tomorrow on Wednesday when we get there. So yeah, after that we shouldn't have to worry about it unless I do any more tinkering with settings, which I shouldn't have to do if things continue to be behaved. But yeah, so we're gonna do that real quick before we actually get started. Shouldn't take too long. I only need to check it in my what's it called, in my headset. I need to check it in my headset, and I need to check it come on, what I'm telling you. There we go. Need to check it in my headset, and I need to check it on my phone. My headset to check that surround sound is working properly through Twitch, and phone to check that the surround sound is being compressed to stereo properly, which it wasn't last Wednesday, which is what started this whole thing. So anyway, 1 second while I... There we go. Sorry, I've got a couple of people whose streams are up that I want to support while they're there. So yeah. All right. So that's number one, is the sound test. Number two, before we even get to that, I want to talk to you all about my link tree. In said link tree, you'll find links to my socials, my Discord, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Throne, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, and honestly, that's it. I think that's it. So yeah, it's all the places where you can follow me for updates, join my community, interact with my community, help support me as a member of my community, consume my content, and yeah. So yeah, that's all up there in the linktree/Crimson Knight. If you're so inclined to do so, and if you're inclined and able to do so, and if you're not, that's perfectly fine. I understand. Life is rough these days, especially in the economics region of existence. So I won't hold it against you, you know? I hope that makes sense. But anyway, all right, so yeah, Linktree/Crimson Knight, or you could bypass Linktree and go straight to my Ko-fi and my Patreon at ko-fi.com/Crimson Knight or patreon.com/Crimson Knight, exactly as they are written above my head, if you're so inclined. Anyway, wrong button. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. I am going to mute my microphone for a second and do a little bit of running around as Aloy. And I'm going to simultaneously, I unmuted that too soon. Simultaneously have my Twitch stream up on here on my computer. Sorry, you can't see my hand. On my computer, and up on my phone, where you will be able to, where not you, but where I will be able to hear the audio and determine how that's sounding and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, muting my microphone, and I will try to remember to unmute my microphone when I'm done. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, we're sounding good as far as I can tell. If I am in all genuineness, if you're watching me live on Twitch at the moment, and like you can't hear her speaking when she's supposed to be speaking, or the audio sounds a bit funky, genuinely let me know. Please don't try to prank me about it or anything, or joke with me about it or anything like that, because I will take you seriously. I will bring a halt to the stream, and it won't be funny. So anyway, all right, back to the game. Okay. So I have not had time to do any kind of exploration, which is probably for the best, because we need to complete this. Let's loot the equipment stash. Where's my... There you are. We were trying to get as close to the Maker's End as we could, while en route to before the end of last stream. Oop, there's a merchant. Hello. Khajiit has wares? Alright, let's see if I have anything to sell that's worth selling. Alright, selling those. I don't want to sell any weapons. I don't want to sell any outfits. I don't have any modifications to sell. Treasure box, what you got in your free sample? All right, you got anything new? Shadow Blast Sling. Do I have one of those? I think I have an upgraded version. Lodge Blast Sling. Yes. Okay. The blast sling, the war bow, and the rope caster. That's what it was. All right. Any new outfits for me? Probably not. All right. Coolio. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, we got some detonating blast traps there. And a resist fire potion. I'll probably hold on to those. Those might come in handy. Actually, you know what? No. Sell traps. Sell one of these. And it was 2 of these. And then treasure box. There we go. All right. There's a vantage point over here. Do I want to try to go grab that? Yes, actually I do. Sylens be damned. I want to know what this region potentially would have looked like back in the day. I think I'm gonna have to dismount for now. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Can I just yeet? Nope. Okay. Can I kajit? No. Ah! Ow. Okay, here we go. You gotta find the correct way up. I know, I know. There we go. All right. Well, look at that.
Storm tour, day 1. Where better to start than at the end? Or where the end started anyway. Ground zero, where it all came crashing down. My career first, then everything else. And I mean everything.
Wow. That is jarring. Like, in a good storytelling way, but still jarring. Bruh. Come on. No. Aloy.
The wind can't find its footing on these slopes.
All right.
Right where he said it would be.
Mana shards, freeze
I'll
coil,
put those to use.
rope
Why are you
caster.
doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Good hunting. We'll talk later. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit just because I kind of yeeted this way, rather than it coming back this way. So
Wait! Damn him. Might be the eclipse, just like you said.
ah, shit, excuse me. Hi, buddy.
Still sniffing around.
Danger. Can't have gotten far. Look around. This is it for you. Disappeared.
Oh, hello. Odyssey to nowhere. Okay, now how do I get in here? Through the hole, probably. Loot the body. Loot the body. All right. Now. Probably over there somewhere. Hold on. I got a few of these. Alright, also a freeze coil that I forgot about. What do I have that does freeze? You do. How do you stack up? 43 plus damage? Pass. At least for that weapon. What about you? 39 plus damage? Maybe. So the Rattler, maybe. Alright. You don't do freeze. 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 You do. You do. You're better. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade that out. Alright. And okay. Oop, wrong button. Oh, hello. Odyssey drive's ready. Where is that? Odyssey drive's ready. Why are you doing your creepy stealth music? Oh. And then we'll head back here. Oh, I thought I saw something. Odyssey and Justice. It's always great when the world is like, hey, everything's gone. When people are like, hey, the world's gone to shit, let's just leave. Because that will fix it. All right, we went to there. I don't want to go like too far out of my way, I guess. I do want to hit the corrupted zone. I do want to hit the ancient vessel, both ancient vessels, and I want to go to the ruins, obviously. So we'll start with the corrupted zone. Okay. Hi, fella. Let's go. Oh, you killed someone for me. Hold on. Good boy. He's a good boy. That was a hell of a growling sound. All right, we're gonna quick save at the bonfire. And then continue onwards to the corruption zone. Sorry, corrupted zone. All right, let's see what our options are here. The corrupted Ravager. Corrupted Fire Bellowback. Lovely. Love that for me. Corrupted Ravager. Those seem to be the only three. Okay, then in that case, here's what we're going to do. We are going to do traps. If I can figure out where I'm wanting to go. No, this one. And rope caster's gonna come in handy too. Actually, we'll do that, and then put you back there. Trip caster there. Okay. All right, let's look at some wandering paths. All right, you're gonna wander there. You're pretty much sticking to there, and you're pretty much sticking to there. You're the one that comes the closest to me currently. Oh god, this is gonna be a bitch. I need to remind myself what fire bellowbacks are weak to. That's a thunderjaw. Bellowbacks. There you are. Fire bellowbacks are weak to freeze. Though they have blaze canisters that do fire. Alright. Let's just do blast. The detonation. Let's see what happens.
Low and quiet, does it?
Come on. Get back on your path, my man. It's fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. Oh.
That's it. I'm already gone. Just a matter of time.
Come on, just trip the one thing. It's fine. Also, I have the wrong sling on.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
Come on, keep walking.
I can get out of this.
Nothing. Oh god, someone's investigating. Both Ravagers are investigating. Great. All right.
This is where it ends.
Tee. They still don't know I'm here. They still don't know I'm here. Sorry, hold on a second, y'all. Okay. All right. Sorry. Another one bites the dust. Another one falls. Just another one falls. Another one bites the dust. All right. So the Ravagers. Let me remind myself about the Ravagers. Saw it. Rap. All right. Fire. Freeze canisters and shock and power cells. Okay. Ooh, the Ravager's cannon. That's right. All right.
Here they come. It's over. Fight's on.
Okay. Well. Hold on a second. Display, that's what I'm looking for. Put you back on full screen. Proper full screen. Because that's the thing I forgot to do.
Shooting too far. Just stay out of their way for now.
It jumped right over it. Oh, I'm mad. Come here. Come on. Burn, baby, burn. Come on. There we go. That works. All right. Now. Restock. Not restock. Pick up that. Pick up that.
It's heavy. Well, it's going wide.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and restock these. All right. And now we're going to swap you out for that. You out for that. All right. All right. Corruption zone clear. On to the ancient vessel. Ancient vessel. Hello. Be a good boy and stay out of trouble. That was the end of that sentence. All right. We've got a corrupted watcher there. Ancient debris. A campfire. Some shadow carja. Or eclipse or whatever they're called. Where is that fucker? There it is.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family.
All right, now then. There was ancient debris over here somewhere. Oh, I bet this is... Yep, there it is. Ancient... Oops. Shoot, wrong button. My game back, please. Thank you. Ancient vessel up here. Metallurgic. All right, now you are looking different direction.
These dig sites, they're massive.
Come on. Fine.
You can see them.
No!
They can't see you.
Ouch.
Get down. No.
Oh, fuck me. Hi, guys.
Stay sharp. Eyes like a watcher.
Oh, 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 oh. I got stuck. All right, so let's see here. Where were we? You were there. You were there. And the watchers are elsewhere. There's one. Hmm.
That was close.
All right. Humans are down. We just have the 2 watchers. Get that rock back. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can figure out how to get up here and stay up here without getting stuck.
That should make my skin crawl.
Supply crate, cultist dead body. Loot the corpse.
The ground freezes again.
All right, now who said that? Ah,
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here. All these ruins. What did the old ones do here?
oh look, a corruptor.
Let's get on with it.
Why did you not do the damn... Okay, we'll come back for that later. Oh boy. Get out of the fucking... Aloy. There you go. Ah.
An explosion.
Can I climb this? No. Okay. Nope, better not push my luck on that yet. Okay. By the way, how am I doing on skills? I know I only have 1 point, but oh, there's another corrupted watcher over here. Good to know. So that's kind of hilarious. I'm still getting voice lines of characters of enemies I've killed. That's hilarious.
Taking fire over here.
It'd be lovely if you could feel.
Let's swap outfits real quick to this one. Oh, not quite full health yet. There we go. Outfits back to this one.
They found a destroyer.
What have they been uncovering here?
Escaping tower. That's not gonna come free. It's
With them fighting at our side, Meridian will be ours once more.
Come on, there we go. Alright, I seem to have mostly gotten this place cleared. Corruptors. This one. Weakness fire. They have a grenade launcher. That's right. Grenade launcher, spike launcher. Okay. right, let's do a little bit of regen of that. All right.
A quick way down.
A Deathbringer! Encountered and focus scanned all types of machineries. Damn. Fucking Deathbringer. That's... Yo, chill with the naming, y'all. Alright. Fire, shock. Ooh, boy. This is gonna be like fighting a Thunderjaw. Except, you know, worse. Because it's called a Deathbringer. Ah, so joy. Such fun. Oh, God. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay. Ow. I'm just gonna come over here and do that. Thunderheads. Still missing one, which I can get in my own time, or not necessarily. We can get later, is what I mean. Is what I'm trying to say.
Soaked from melted snow.
Alrighty. Alright. That's the spike launcher, that's the grenade launcher. Actually, wait. Come on. Back into my sight, my man. Please and thank you. I guess I could just...
I'll do what I have to.
All right, swapping to... Where's the Corruption Eater outfit I have? There we go.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Fucking bitch titties. Alright. Die. Fucking watcher.
Yes!
Okay. Alright. Now swapping outfits to this one. Alright. Loot the corpses. All right, I think that's the last corpse until we fight the damn Deathbringer. Oh yeah. Okay. Alrighty.
Full already.
Yeah. Oops. All right, so crafting, traps and potions. We'll do a couple of these. All right. If that's the way it wants me to go, what's this way? Bunker found, fired something solutions. Oh ho. All right, so I do not like the way it hisses. It reminds me of the fucking alien from Alien Isolation. Alright, health has been regen, so we can swap to... who are we kidding? We're gonna end up fighting this thing head on. Ouch, sorry. I would love some healing plants. That would be great.
Another explosion.
Heal, great, I'll take. Doesn't have any heals in it, but I'll take it.
About it. No daydreaming. Soon this demon will be up and running. Another Deathbringer to fill out the ranks.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Owen talked about. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Crate over there. Guy there. Supply crate there. So there's a bunch of supply crates. All right, let's take a look see at the Deathbringer again. Here we go. It has a repeater cannon turret, cooling rods. This component is exposed when the machine overheats. Destroying this component causes high damage and the machine to overheat faster. Core is exposed when the machine overheats. So basically, overheat, cause it to overheat, cause it to get the cooling rods out, hit the cooling, destroy the cooling rods, and then go for the core. Has a flamethrower, grenade launcher, a gun turret, a swarm launcher. I mean, they weren't kidding when they called this thing a fucking Deathbringer. Christ.
fixed.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. Rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
All right. Yeah. Oh no, please tell me it checkpointed me. Oh, I don't want to have to do all that again. Oh, thank God. Okay. Kind game is kind.
Up and running. Another death breaker.
Kind game is kind. Okay.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Name? I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Nearly got me. Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. Rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
There's the other one.
Got someone down over here.
All right, so we've just got 2 Watchers and the Deathbringer itself. Come here. Alrighty. The thing is not looking at me, so I should be fine, one would think. Alright. Ladder, that helps. Oh, damn. All right. Supply crate over there. How do I get up there? That's so weird. Is there a way up from here? I mean, technically, I could probably cheese that, though I don't think I'm supposed to. Nothing. I don't think I can just yeet over to it, can I? I mean, I can get pretty damn close.
White as bone.
I'll just cheese my way up. That works. I love me some fondue. All right, now then, to get to that. There's the last one. Corpse. And a ladder. Perfect.
That wasn't a warning. Hitting that thing really hurt it.
All right, so we're just gonna swap to the protector, and we're gonna swap out the warbow. The warbow, I started to say, for I guess the rope caster will do it. Could also do it for the tear blaster. We'll try the tear blaster. Ooh, ow. All right, so that's not working. Rope caster, sure, we'll try that. Honestly, could have been worse.
Those things pack a punch.
Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. I'm looking for the warbow. There we go.
This officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Swapping to that. Or do I want that one? I mean, yeah, we'll do this one. Because healing and I'm not going to be in combat, so. Alrighty. Ooh! A couple of handling coil, a handling coil, a tear coil, corruption coil. Oh, a rat died in the process.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
All right, so hold on real quick. All right. Crafting, that's what I'm looking for. Modify weapons. What do I have that does corruption? Just the warbow, right? Yeah, so 40 corruption versus 41 corruption. Yes, please. What else we got? That's junk. A 50% tear with handling and fire. Ooh. Okay. What would that go with? What does tear and fire? Well, we also got some handling. Wait. No, that's okay. Right, my other modification was handling, yeah, with tear and fire. Okay. With tear and fire. I'm gonna put it here. 67, 61. Okay, so that's not worth that. You do get handling. You know what? We're putting that in instead of damage. And you're really handling in damage. Yeah. All right. To the objective. Oh, healing has occurred. All right. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Let's get you in out of the cold there, Aloy.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
All right, hold that thought while I do something over here real quick. Okay, sorry. One of the people that I was that I had up on the stream back here was no longer streaming, so I was swapping over to somebody to another person who is streaming. Okay.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Hold on. If the current modern day aspect of the game where Aloy exists is what 300 and God, how many years was that? Oh man, like it's blowing my mind how many years that is. Okay. Okay, objective is over there. What else is here? Anything? The fact that this place is still functional. The fact that any of this shit is still functional. Ah, here we go.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, If you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Yeah. Very. Very, 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 very bad. Alright, was there any... Oh. Uh-oh. Game? No, don't crash on me! Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. It crashed. It crashed. It crashed. Yeah. It fully crashed. Bear with me, and we'll be right here in the foreseeable future as I end the task of Horizon Zero Dawn. Come on, end task. Oh boy. Oh boy, computer angry. Computer angry. Why you so angry, computer? Why so angry? Be chill. Okay. Okay. Ba-na-na-na. Na-da-da. Da-da-da-na. Na-na-na. Na-na. All right. 1 second while I do a thing. Okay. No, not that way, Aloy. Alright, I was confirming that there was nothing over here. And nothing there. Can't open that. There is, however... Hold on 1 second. Okay. Where was it? Did it already register me as getting it? Oh, I do already. It did register me as getting it. All right, good, 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 good. Okay. Go to Ted Farrow's office. Anything back here? No? Okay. What about in here? Ooh, a crate. I'll take that.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So
Some tribes.
they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
1 second. Reception log. All right.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees.
All right, so it just activates that again. Is that a squeeze through? No. Well, kinda, but not really. Oh, hold up. Hey, just found my way into an elevator. I hope I'm not stuck. That would suck. There we go. All right.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Elizabeth Sobek. Elizabeth Sobek, born in 2020. Okay, so yeah, if we were wiped out in the year 2000, and that was like what'd she say, 3,500? No, I'm pretty sure there was 35,000. I could be wrong. But yeah, either way, that's. Whew. American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at 13, earning a Bachelor of Science in Experimental Physics and Computer Science at 16. Fuck me! She completed her PhD in Robotics and Artificial Intelligence Design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist that same year. She was 20. Okay. Damn. And joined in the same year. Rising quickly to chief scientist. It took her 2 years to go from a fucking junior scientist to chief scientist? I mean, damn. Over the next 8 years, her green robot design played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies, as one always does. And by one, I mean the company, as capitalism always does. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Rachel Carson, is that a real person name? Yes, the Rachel Carson Award is a real award. I'm honestly not surprised I haven't heard of it. It's awarded each spring by the National Audubon Society's Women in Conservation to recognize women whose immense talent, expertise, and energy greatly advance conservation and the environmental movement locally and globally. Huh. Okay. Cool. What was the other awards they said she won? Nobel. The Nobel. I know the Nobel. All right. Ted Faro. American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, the largest corporation of all time. Ugh. The world's wealthiest individual and first ever trillionaire. Moving on. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular line of personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Trillions of dollars. A trillionaire. A fucking trillionaire. Hold on. In order for Elon Musk to become a trillionaire, he would have to more than triple his current net worth, according to Google. Yeah, Elon Musk, who, according to Google, whose current net worth is $365.3 billion, he would have to more than triple his current net worth in order to become a trillionaire. And as it is, $1 billion is more money than any person could spend in their entire lifetime. Or should ever spend in their lifetime. Ugh. Faro Automated Solutions is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life. We more or less could gather this. And definition: corporation, an association of individuals. I love that they included the definition of corporation, because Aloy wouldn't fucking know. That's great. I love it.
As a corporation, a group of people not unlike a tribe, and they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Yeah, those are the ones I just read. Okay, so it wants me to go there.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Not necessarily weapons. He said human piloted and carrying platforms. So it could be cars, it could be planes, it could be spaceships. All right, 1 second. Sorry, just contemplating how rich Ted Faro would be in today's comparison to today's people just makes me absolutely fucking sick. Just, oh god, that is an unnecessary amount of money. I need to pee. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I am back. I also realized I severely understated how bad it is that he has that much money. Because in order for the billionaires who exist today to have that much money, they have severely gutted like everything. Not just government whatnot, but also like their own employees, essentially. And so for him to be that much richer, more than 3 times richer than the richest person in the world today, I can't even imagine what bullshit he's gotten away with to get that much money. Because there's no way he did that fucking ethically. No fucking way. And God, a trillionaire. That isn't just unnecessary. That isn't just ungodly. That is a a downright unholy amount of money. Oh. Sorry, waiting for my headset to turn back on.
Smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
Also, it just occurred to me, out of the two voice audio things we came across, one was them saying we've lost control of the machines, essentially, and the other one was them saying, yeah, we need to pivot to making things that carry men instead of being robots. And it just hit me that the reason for that is 100% because they were going to war to fight the robots. Like, it's one of the things that I knew, but it didn't solidify, essentially. In here. Nothing. Aha. Complaint. Hey, reception, if that is your real name. Want to know who scheduled? Oh, Eve. Another
cave-in. But I could get through.
Well. Sorry, just a second. Oh, I know where I am.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
That's pretty cool. And then ladder.
Climb here.
Wait. Ooh, what'd I miss? Health potion. Apparently I had 1 HP that was not. Actually, hold on.
Made it.
So my logic here is, if I come across anything that I'm going to need to fight, I'm more than likely not going to be able to stealth it. Not knock my snack on the floor. Oh ho. Alright, still wants me to go that way. In here. Meeting room. Hello. AS campus log, wrong button. High priority alert.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Oh ho.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package.
That's
Designed
Corruptor.
for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a
Corruptor.
prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of Allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Also, less lethal. Note how he didn't say unlethal or non-lethal. In other words, this big peacekeeping thing is absolutely going to fucking murder you. It's just going to be slightly less murdery than murder. I wonder what's in here. Ravager or Deathbringer?
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
With luck. And a lot of fear and a lot of death.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution.
There's the Deathbringer.
Force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
And I took it down like it was a bitch.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Hold on a second. Well, I guess I'm leaving those traps behind.
If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
I mean, that's one hell of an optimistic way of looking at it. All right, so if that's floor 5, then this is floor 6. Or floor 4, floor 5. And then that's a long way down. All right, so that's floor 4. This is floor 5. There we go. She was not responding.
engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure...
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
It's not surprising how often those two things go hand in hand.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized...
Oh, fine.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Well, he's technically not wrong. Nope. Okay.
I'd have to ditch something.
What is missing? Oh, 2 basic health potions. Okay. Yeah, I don't need those. Yeah. At this point, nope. Alright. Oh, and I bet that supply crate is the one that has the blasting, the traps. That's the word. All hands on deck. On 1 second. happens if I just keep going up? Uh-oh. So one of their machines was refueling on an orchard, and another was refilling on a pod of endangered dolphins. Lovely. All right. Imagine if she got all the way up here and the elevator still worked. Just on the last couple of floors.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it.
And the upper body strength of a goddess. Bunker door, blast door heavily shielded, seal integrity maintained.
No room.
Oh, Lord God Almighty. We're kind of high up there, y'all. Hold on.
Check the area with my focus, maybe.
Yeah. Woo! Careful. Oh boy. I am really... really pushing it here. All right, photo mode. Mouse? Nope. Like I said, I was pushing it. Come on, let me take the damn picture. No, Aloy. No, Aloy. Aloy. Comite. Aren't the controls great? They are! But also, at the same time, it's like I'm trying to get the game... It's like I'm trying to get the game to do something that it's not wanting me to do. You know, like perch on the edge of a railing that is very icy over a 2,000-foot drop. All right, now the photo mode. There we go. All right. By the way, hi Matt. How are you guys? How are you doing, my man? And picture. Perseverance, y'all.
All data has been erased from Mr. Nice. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted.
The fact that Ted Faro... By the way, while you're here, Matt, the fact that Ted Faro is a literal trillionaire in this game's lore makes me sick on a level that I cannot accurately describe with language.
Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final Pharaoh has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Woo! Love her.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
Apparently she did, dumbass.
I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
Ooh, she read him like a fucking book. Pull a trigger on yourself and maybe we will.
What made her solution so terrible?
The fact that he keeps calling his death machines peacekeepers. I mean, that's capitalistic jargon. That's just capitalism jargon, you know? Like how the American police aren't a, never mind, I'm not gonna get into it.
What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
We get an express lift down, but not an express lift up? Fuck you. Now, I'm gonna warn this. If anybody, I've seen this. I know what's coming and it's fucking awesome. But if you get vertigo or have a fear of heights or any kind of motion sickness when playing video games, yeah, probably look away for a second.
This doesn't add up.
Okay, maybe not yet, but
Have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how
Hello, Lance Reddick.
The discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Sylens. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Yeah, rip Lance Reddick. He was truly an incredible voice actor. And actor in general. Like, my instinct is, well, but also, like, honestly, all three of these at the same time. But no, let's go with this one.
All right, Sylens, you've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Sylens. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
So, about your comment of Sobek for president. Like, on the one hand, yes, lol. But on the other hand, people like Sobek are not the people you want as president. People like Sobek are fixers. They're people who will take a problem and fix it. That's not who you want as president. The people you want as president are the people who will allow and reinforce the fixing of the problem so that the problem does not then repeat later. Definitely an advisor, not on cabinet though. Like somebody who's like, oh yeah, you're an expert in your field, we're dealing with this problem, come in and advise us on this. Like, for the modern problem of capitalism, you don't want an economics genius as president. You want someone who will enable an economics genius to actually fix the damn problem, you know? Because if the economics genius is busy being president, then they're not fixing able to fix the problem.
Who are you, Sylens? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern north, buried under the tender coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
So yeah, now we've reached that point where I was trying to warn you guys about the heights and the motion sickness and vertigo and stuff. Oh, it's not as bad as I remembered it being. They didn't have her looking down like they do on the other ones. And they didn't have her go all the way down. Fine. Cowards. Oh, there's a...
Got too much already.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one that has the blast. Yeah, okay.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
Alright, swapping outfits. And once I'm back at the campfire, we'll call it a night. Okay. This one's more on the way. Hey, buddy. Let's go. Wait. Okay. Now we go. All right. I mean, it's only a charger. It's not anything special. I had manually overridden one a bit ago, and that it's just been hanging out with me, essentially. Okay. Now. Oh wait, I do want to sell this. These are all ones that I have recently removed and don't need extras of at the moment. It was your favorite rideable? That's fair. It feels a bit slow for me, even at max speed. My favorite one so far has been the Strider, which is just the one that's the basic one, the horse one. Like, I don't have any particular reason for it. It's just the speed. It feels fast. Like, it may not actually be any different, but it feels fast. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. Any of these need refilling? I don't think so. Nope. And I've already got the free thing. All right. The Stalkers? Oh, I love the Stalkers. The Stalkers are great. I love the Stalkers. It's been a minute since you've popped in, I think. So let me go ahead and oh, I have 3 skills. Let me quickly decide which one of these I want. Do I want ammo crafter, mount repair? Huh. I have 3. I should use all 3. Rather than just 2 of them. Go with this one because I use the concentration a lot. Anyway, so I have not cleared everything, as you can see, but I've completed the Hunters Guild storyline completely, and have the special weapons. I went up and grabbed the modification ability for the spear, and yeah, I got the tall neck up there. I need to get the tall neck over here, which is the last tall neck. Yeah, the I do really, you were right, I did really enjoy the storyline with the Hunters Guild. Talana, I love her too. She was amazing. She deserved that. She deserved to be Sunhawk. Let's see here. Oh, creepy man who consumes creepy Banuk shaman who consumes machine blood. It was a choice the developers made to have him actually correct the Rex was a beast. I'm severely overleveled, I feel, because like I'm plowing through a lot of these things a lot easier than it feels like I should be. But yes, it was a fun fight. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a fun fight. But and the design was great too. But yeah, the Banuk shaman who consumes the oil and coolant and stuff of the machines, and yet had him be right in everything. That was a hell of a decision to make. Like an interesting one. I'm not saying it was a bad decision. It was an interesting decision to make. I think next time I'm going to continue this storyline instead of going down to where is it? This nope, that's Hunting Ground. Where's the other one? I was just looking at it. Where does this go? Oh, way over here. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go to here first. Also in my free time, if I have any, classic game doing all the side quests. I mean, kinda. Not fully to that degree. More what I did was I just went out and did grinding. You know, I genuinely decided very early on that I was going to get all of the purple gear. And in order for me to do that, I needed to get materials. So instead of just letting the game give me materials as it went, I said, nah, I'm going to fucking farm this shit. And that ended up with, well, this. And this. So yeah, I've been very careful about the side missions, making sure that I do them on stream. And I'm trying to do them as they take me to, as the game takes me to the areas near them. Or the game, or it feels like it's appropriate to be doing them, kind of a thing. So like, yeah. I'm really close to getting all the fuck, where are they? Collectibles, here they are. I'm going to be grabbing these, except for all of these, except for the vantage points off stream. But yeah, basically, if I have free time, between now and whenever next stream is, which next Horizon Zero Dawn stream, which should be next Tuesday, but maybe not. Did I get the special armor yet? No, because I keep forgetting to go into the cauldrons. Yeah, no, I keep forgetting to go into the cauldrons. So no, I haven't gotten the special armor yet. I don't even know where to get the fucking power cells for that. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten that armor yet. Otherwise, I'd be wearing it, most likely, assuming it wasn't trash. But yeah, no, I keep forgetting to go into the cauldrons, because the cauldrons are very much a thing I want to do on stream. So in my free time, I don't do that, and then when I'm on stream, I'm focusing on side missions and forget about the cauldrons. So like, basically, we're quickly. Like, bottom line, we're quickly reaching a point where I'm going to be saying, okay, we're gonna hit these. We're gonna do some cleanup here. We have to get the cauldrons. We have to get the vantage points. We have to get we have to get we have to get we have to get and then from there, we're going to you know, and then we'll move on, go on from there, basically. But yeah. So like, an example is next time that I stream this game, I'll probably hit this cauldron and then go up to Pitchcliff. And then from Pitchcliff, well, I'll probably get the metal flower before that. But and like I said, I'm gonna try to get this tall neck. There was a whole long list of things that I was very specifically only doing on stream, but because I didn't know if they had like cutscenes or things like that. Like I was only doing tall necks on stream, or I was only grabbing the collectibles, if I can find them. Notebook collectibles, here we go, the collectibles on stream. And then I was just like, wait, you pick them up, they don't give you a cutscene. Okay, so never mind. The tall necks are great. The vantage points are amazing. And yeah, so probably what I'll do is, like, because it does has some connection to some kind of storyline thing, a side quest thing, I'm gonna save like the bandit camps for on stream, but like, and the cauldrons, because they're connected to things and they're fun little set pieces. But yeah. Okay, so hold on a second. While I'm thinking about it, where are the damn power cells? Don't answer that. Me figuring it out. I remember there are 7 power cells. Oh, I walked right past one in Fire Automated Solutions, didn't I? Yeah. Yep, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I walked right past that. I haven't been to Gaia Prime yet. I don't think. I have a map up. It's not too much of spoilers because I have already seen somebody play the game in its entirety, except for some side missions. The Grave Horde has 3 of them. So I'll try to remember to grab them then. So no, of course I don't have the armor yet. There's 7 of the things I need to get, and 3 of the things are in the Grave Horde, which is one of my next main story beats. Also, one is in the Allmother. I think that's the one I started out with. I might have had 2 because I might have gotten it in Ruins, the ruins at the south of Noraland. I don't remember how many I've already grabbed. But I did not grab the one that's in Pharaoh in FAS. Where is that armor? Don't answer it. Do they show it on the map? No, they don't show it on the map here. The little dip in I did to get the spear upgrade, I was really excited for it too. Climbing the mountain to talk to the chick for the pigment side quest, that was a lot of fun, and I love her as a character. Where was the armor? Oh, there it is. Yes? No? Yes? The Ruins is where she went as a child, and then you could go back to again. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been to Grave Horde yet. Battery facility, I don't think I've been to because that feels like it's up north. Yeah, these are for pretty sure those are for the DLC. Gaia Prime I haven't been to, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think I've been to Gaia Prime yet. Oh, what am I doing? I have a quest for that, don't I? Not me overthinking this. Hold on, quests. There it is, Ancient Armory. So I have 3 power cells I need to get before the next stage of the level. Will you show me where? Will you show me where? I mean, it's not going to show me where the things are, but the bunker. It is the bunker that has it. And so the bunker was not that one. Ah, yes, the bunker. Yeah. Okay. And the bunker is over. There's the ruins. There's the bunker. Yeah. But yeah, no, I haven't gotten the thing yet. But yeah, I need to go back and grab the power cell from Pharaoh. But I'll enjoy climbing that building again. That was fun. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up there. It's 10:30, and I would have wrapped it up except Matt has not dropped in a while, and I wanted to catch him up. Yeah, thanks to everyone for joining me as I continue my way through Horizon Zero Dawn. We'll be back tomorrow being Wednesday, with we'll be assuming Rose's schedule continues as it has been, it should be Ale and Tail Tavern at some point tomorrow night, and I might play some Siege, or I might play some Marvel Rivals or something before then. So yeah, stop by tomorrow and find out what exactly I end up playing. Yeah. But as for next week, I'll probably be back with more Horizon Zero Dawn. But I mean, I'll be back with Horizon Zero Dawn. I just don't know when, essentially. Like, it'll either be Tuesday or it'll be the Tuesday after that, because I have at some point I'm going to be taking a week off in May, and I haven't fully decided on when. The tavern one is fun. It's still a work in progress because it's still early access. But the general concept is pretty great. It's yeah. It's a business simulator. You run a tavern in a fantasy land. It's kind of great. You and your friends get to go adventuring while running a tavern. It's great. Like, there are some things that they could improve, but I mean, last I knew there were like 4 people working on the game. Yeah. I mean, they might have a bigger team by now, but I know at some point there were only 4 developers working on it. But yeah, for what it is, it's really great. Yeah. Anyway. Absolutely. Much love and respect to developers who work on for AAA games and a whole with a whole massive numbers of teams working on games, but even more so for those who are only doing it with 4 people. Yeah, the guy who created Stardew. Yep, exactly. Reminds me of that too, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway. I'm gonna stop yakking now, because it's 10:30. And I need to call it a night. I need to. Matt, you're gonna hate me for this. I had less than 5 hours of sleep last night. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna call it there. Before we head out, just a reminder, check out the link tree with the Ko-fi and the Patreon and the whole thing, with the stuff up there with the things and the stuff. Check that all out if you can. If you can and you feel like it, go for it. If you don't, that's okay. I won't hold it against you. But it'd be really cool if you did. But yeah, like I said, I should be back next week, but watch my socials and my Discord for just in case I decide to take the week off. But regardless of that, we will be back tomorrow with more Whatever Wednesdays. All the stuff and the things, exactly. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more Whatever Wednesdays. So until then, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe, love yourselves and love everyone around you, and I will see you all next time. I love you all. Peace out.